Mojang is back at it again with some crazy awesome snapshots. This one has got a whole lot of stuff in it, so let's have a look at it. The first thing to take note of is that there are 3 new music discs and also 9 new music tracks. That is so amazing, wow. So some of you may have already heard lots of these soundtracks because they're already out on Spotify and YouTube and all that. I won't be playing the music in this video to avoid copyright issues, but maybe in another video I'll be able to put it in there, but we'll just see. We've got 3 entire new music discs, like that is just a lot in one go, and I love the design of them. They look very trial chambery. This orange one is called Creator by Lena Rain, and you can find it in Ominous Vaults. This other one is called Precipice, if I can pronounce that right, and that is by Aaron Sheroff, which is the same person who made Relic, and you can find that one in Standard Vaults. And then we've also got this one, which is like an oxidized version of Creator. They're slightly different to each other, but they're kind of the same song. So the Creator Music Box disc has a comparator output of 11 when played in a jukebox. So see, it goes all the way up to 11, nice. And then the non-Music Box version is 12. See, just like that. And then Aaron Sheroff's disc, Precipice, Plus, that goes up to 13. So there's some fun Redstone stuff for ya. And the other soundtrack songs that have been added to the game, lots of them are very specific to specific biomes, especially Dripstone Cave. Like, Dripstone Caves have suddenly just gotten a whole lot of soundtrack added to them, which is pretty cool. So first we've got Featherfall, which plays in Badlands, Cherry Grove, Flower Forest, and Lush Caves. And then we've got the next song is Deeper, which plays in the The next song is Deeper, which plays in the Deep Dark and in Dripstone Caves. We've got Eld Unknown, which is a very interesting name. Like, what the heck is that? It plays in Dripstone Caves, Groves, Jagged Peaks, and Stony Peaks. And then we've got Endless. I wonder if the song doesn't ever end. That one plays in Dripstone Caves, Groves, Jagged Peaks, and Stony Peaks. And then we've got Poco, which is my favorite name. This is so cool. That one plays in Dripstone Caves, Groves, Jagged Peaks, and Snow Slopes. So a bunch more biome-specific songs, which is cool. It's a very different approach to the original kind of game. Then we've also got 5 songs that play anywhere, which is Featherfall, which, I don't know what that means because Featherfall is also specific to these biomes, so I don't know why that's there twice. But then we've also got Komorebi. I'm gonna pronounce some of these really badly, just sorry about that. And we've got Puzzle Box and Watcher and Yakusoku. So these 5 songs can play anywhere while you're in the overworld. Now, for something we haven't seen anything new of for like a decade or more, we've got 20 new paintings, and they are absolutely amazing. So we've got 5 here that are by Sarah Boeving. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but that's just the story of my life today. This must be based off pack.png, which is the default icon for like a texture pack or even like a server and stuff. And we got 2 villagers that are just having a good time. You know, we got food and a pot, we got someone on a horse, and we've also got a poppy, which is just so cool. And then we got these other 15, which is by Christopher Zederstrand, which is the original artist for all of the other paintings. And wow, what a different approach. These are all like, so many of these are a lot darker, whereas all the other paintings that we've got in the game are a lot brighter. So this is pretty cool. Like, I really like this one. There's a lot of big ones now. Like, look at like there's majority of them are big paintings and not little paintings. So, wow, got a whole lot of new paintings here. They've all got their own unique names, but I can't remember any of them because which one's which. There's a lot to get my head around. I don't even know what the painting names are for the original paintings. But yeah. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite, and you don't have to tell me by name, just describe it to me. I reckon this one's my favorite. This one's the nicest to me. But then they're all so amazing. Like, oh, I also really like this one. Like, such a vibe. Wow. Now, a couple of little changes to do with the trial chamber loot is they've made it so that you can't get rotten flesh from trial spawners anymore. So sorry to all those people who love rotten flesh. You're gonna have to get them from zombies again. And also mace enchantments are slightly more common inside Ominous Vaults, which, yes, thank you. I went Ominous Vault hunting and did not find a single enchantment, so that is nice. The mace is already rare enough in it itself, so it's nice to get the enchantments, like, without being, yeah, Yeah. And they've also adjusted a whole bunch of things to do with the trial chambers structure. Nothing like really big changes, but they've just like moved around certain spawners, and they've also moved, like adjusted certain corridors, and just like little tweaks here and there. And as I just opened before, there's an empty chest here that's new. I don't really know why. Is it to just like, maybe it's probably for inventory management, because your inventory gets so full when you're trial chambering. They've also made another buff to ominous trial spawners, where basically if you have the ominous effect and you activate a trial spawner, but the trial spawner spawns a mob that doesn't wear armor, it will spawn more of that mob. So we just got 2 breezes. Usually it would just be 1 breeze at a time. They've also made it so in an ominous trial challenge that bottle of enchanting don't spawn, which, yeah, that makes sense. Like, why the heck were they even in there? What does that do? I mean, it's kind of nice to get more XP, but it's just like, it's meant to be challenging. And oh my goodness, we have just gotten a beautiful change where you can now get trapdoors with ingots instead of blocks. And I mean copper trapdoors. Like, it used to cost freaking 6 copper blocks to make a copper trapdoor. That was just the most outrageous crafting recipe ever. This was to make it match up with making other like iron trapdoors and also like iron doors. Like, that's why they did that. And is it just me, or is something broken about this? Hang on. Is there a glitch right now where I'm crafting doors, but it's only using 4 of the iron? What? What about a trapdoor? Why is it doing that? Wow, it's so cheap to make iron trapdoors now. You only need like, we need 4 iron, but it only costs 1 iron. What about with iron blocks? Okay, it does it with that. What about like iron chestplate? I just want to try everything now. It looks like it's only with iron doors and iron trapdoors, which is so funny. What if I do it on the other side like that? Yep, does the same thing. What about with trapdoor? Oh my gosh, it doesn't cost anything with that. I can make all of the iron trapdoors in the world that I want. I just have to keep refreshing that. That's what an awesome glitch. I love that, but it's obviously going to get fixed like next snapshot, I betcha. Anyway, back to the copper crafting changes. Frick, it's fair because it was already really expensive. Like, trapdoors and doors are ridiculous. Like, to craft 2 trapdoors, this tiny little bit of wood, you need this much wood. Where does the rest of the wood go? I don't understand. So yeah, anyway, that's my rant. I'm happy with that change. We've also got some changes to do with projectiles and knockback, to do with like arrows, fireworks, fire charges, like just everything is gonna make a bit more sense now. The rest of the changes in this snapshot are all really technical and not worth explaining, so hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out this one, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.